Welcome to Desert Living, where we connect you with everything that makes the Coachella Valley a wonderful place to live. Desert Living starts now. Here's Brian Gallo.
Well, here with us today is Miss Tanya Priest, Contact Center Supervisor of the General Air Conditioning and Plumbing, and Rory Plimmer, a home energy analyst, and they're going to tell us about a program which assists clients with energy upgrades to their homes, really your homes. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm well, welcome back.
Good to see you.
I've shaken your hand a million times.
I know.
And nice to see you again. Somewhat of a new face for us here on Desert Living.
Absolutely, second time here.
I like it.
Glad to be back.
And I feel like there'll be many more appearances by Mr. Rory Plimmer.
I hope so.
Okay, all right. So let's get right to it. What is Energy Upgrade California? What are we talking about?
So Energy Upgrade California is a rebate program for Californians. So it provides rebates to help them with some different measures in their home, which for instance, like insulation, attic insulation, duct work, windows, even, of course, air conditioning and heating. So if you're doing those upgrades, we're able to provide you with a rebate for that.
Gotcha.
So,
it's interesting because thinking about California in a whole, we have such different weather down here. So I would imagine that folks, there's probably a higher need for an energy upgrade opportunity.
yeah, absolutely. And it helps you pay for your upgrades. I mean, it's helpful financially, and then to have this type of program. And we are actually the only participating contractor in the desert that does this for our clients to help them pay.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's what sets you apart.
I know.
I don't have to ask what sets you apart. I already know, and folks, you know as well. Rory, tell me this: how does someone qualify for this program?
Well, what happens is, this is going back just a little bit, but what we do, depending on if they do the basic path or their advanced path, what we do is actually do an energy audit on their house. So we'll actually go out there, measure how much insulation they have, measure how their ductwork is, just kind of rate their entire house to see what category they're in. And then based on what measures they choose, like Tanya was saying, they get rebates back from Energy Upgrade California. Now, the great thing about the whole system is we actually do a test when we first go into the house. We'll do the work, whatever the client decides to do on their house, and then we go back and do the same test on their entire house. And what that does, that lets us know how much of a percentage of improvement we've done in their house. So in other words, we'll go into a house, and I know I just did one not too long ago that was 20% improvement. So they're just total energy savings for the house is 20%.
That's a big number.
And, yeah, it's a pretty big number, and they got a pretty good. Their rebate was a little bit over $5,000.
Wow.
So it kind of depends on
That's big money.
what they choose.
Yeah, I
It
could
can
use
be pretty
5,000 right
significant.
now. Yeah.
Absolutely can.
I remember last time we spoke, you told me about some interesting device where you. Can you finish my sentence? You know what I'm talking about?
I can. I knew you were going to bring that up. Yeah.
Explain to the viewers what I'm talking about.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Let's see if he can finish my sentence.
Let's see if I'm correct. We were talking about infrared camera,
That's it.
and it had to do with pets too. I think
That's it.
that
Smart
was in
man.
there too.
Smart man.
But
I should have never doubted you.
But with the infrared camera is great because I've just found out so many things going through a client's house. Like we talked about earlier, I can see into their walls. I can see what's actually going on with their insulation in the walls. Sometimes somebody doesn't have an attic. I can go ahead and I can actually measure exactly how much insulation is in their house without opening up their drywall or anything like that. So I can
Technology at its best.
It's truly amazing.
Wow. All right.
And usually what I'll do is I'll let the clients, I'll give the camera to them too. They can kind of look around.
Yeah. Give them a shot to check it out. Okay, so I know you gave me a number, but I just want to kind of reiterate and make sure that we're clear. How much in rebates can one person actually receive through this program?
So there's two different paths. There's the basic path, where they can receive up to $3,000. And then there's the advanced path where Rory comes out and he does a full analysis of the home, and he does the modeling of the home into Energy Pro. It's a program that he's trained in. And that one you can get up to $5,500.
Nice.
So it's a good chunk of money, and then you have to think you're saving money energy efficient on a monthly basis. Obviously your home's more energy efficient, so you're going to save money through your electric bill, through your gas bill. And then you have this rebate on top of it. In a lot of cases in the past, I've actually seen where we've had clients call us back, 6 months later and say, it's almost like it's paid me to do these upgrades
Right.
to the home.
Right.
So.
Right. I like what you're saying.
Yeah.
So rebate plus the savings you get from.
Right. So it's paying for itself.
That's a win-win, we like to call that here at the station. All right, call the General today and mention Desert Living to receive a $89 home performance energy audit. Not bad at all. You can find the General Air Conditioning and Plumbing in Thousand Palms. You can also find them online at callthegeneral.com. Give them a ring. A big thanks to these two, Mr. Rory and Mrs. Tanya, please, for being here. And thanks to you as well. We'll see you in just a moment.